Ah! What's up, everybody? You're watching Real Cool Adventures, and we're catching stone crabs and rock shrimp. Microphone check, 1, 2. What's up, everybody? This is Real Cool Adventures. I don't know if you can see behind me, that's the Blue Heron Bridge in Palm Beach County, Florida. It's loaded with wildlife. It's got banded coral shrimp, crabs, all types of crustaceans. Fish, and it also has octopus. And it's because everything's shut down right now, we weren't able to dive there, but we're gonna show you the next best thing. About a week ago, we put down some crab traps right here. We put some pig feet in the crab traps to acquire a whole bunch of marine life. And we're gonna see what's in them right now. All right, so for starters, what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill up this fish tank, and we're gonna use the water that these fish are coming out of, so it's the same temperature, doesn't hurt them, and we're gonna check them out, and we're gonna let them go. So I took a rope, take a ski rope out of the back of your truck. We didn't check the tides, so anyway, that's how we're gonna get the water out. Just gonna grab that, then three gallons at a time. Now, if this is an exercise, I need to do it a lot more often. I'm already out of breath. Enough about me. So, another thing, we let these traps sit down there for about a week, and these traps have barnacles and stuff all on them. It looks like the natural habitat and surrounding. The bottom of this area has actual like mud, and there's some grass flats out here, so it makes a perfect environment for all these little organisms and all types of sea creatures to come out of at night, crawl into these traps. We'll see what we can find. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the crab traps. I'm gonna set them in here, because the other day we did this, and I set them on the dock, and a lot of the stuff crawled through the cracks of the docks and got away. So I'm gonna try to keep this as close to the side as possible, because we're trying to see what's in these crab traps. You ready?
I'm ready.
There's one on it right there. Okay, so far we got
little stone crab, I think.
Stone crab. This side's the top.
And this side.
Let's see what's in here. Now I'm trying to make sure I don't get pinched by something. We're getting dirty now. All right, so right away, we found a little baby stone crab.
There's a banded coral shrimp.
Where?
Right there.
Awesome, look at this. We got a banded coral shrimp. Cool, let's get that thing in the tank. How cool is that? Look how long those antennas are. That is sick.
Let's get him in the tank.
Cool. All right. One thing down. I'm not sure we're gonna find any here, so. Gloves on. Ooh. Oh, there's a big stone crab.
Whoa, he's in there.
Get that out.
All right.
Look at that stone crab in there. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Oh.
Dad, let me get him.
Okay.
You wanna try to get him? I can't get him.
All right, so look at that. How cool is that?
That's a big cod crab.
Watch this. That's what they'll do to their finger. But we're not trying to do that. So we'll go ahead and put him in the tank. That's species number 2. Just slide by you real quick. Look at that. One big old stone crab.
Oh, look, this guy fell out. Grab him.
Got another crab. There, slippery. Ow! Does that look real?
It looks funny. Even if it doesn't look real, it's funny.
Cool, so that's crab number 3. Now, a lot of the stuff we're just putting in here cleaning this stuff out, we're gonna let it all go. So, but let's see how much stuff we can find. All right, that's it?
Yep.
That's it for that one? Okay.
Make sure there's no
octopus in there?
octopus or anything.
The other day we found an octopus in here, and they are amazing at hiding. I was hoping we'd find one today, but it's part of the game. All right.
Well, we still got 4 more.
4 more, 1 down, 4 to go. So.
We got some cool stuff.
Then at the end, we're gonna show you what we put in here for bait. Basically, we're gonna do this whole video backwards. We're gonna show you what we put in here last week, and we're gonna do it again. This is how you set stone crab traps. But we normally don't even keep them unless we're gonna cook them. We're just actually gonna let all these go, so. All right, that's 1 down. Leave that trap there. Let's see what's in this one. What do you think's gonna be in it?
Something cool.
I know that. Something cool's on it right now. Going up. It's heavy. Whoa. Now, if you don't have a back problem and you do this, you will by the time you're finished. These things are like concrete in the bottom. They weigh about 25 pounds and they smell like rotten pig's feet. Oh, little black grouper. Get him in the tank, quick. Carefully. You can get him with your hands if you have to.
I got him.
Awesome. Species number 3.
Ooh, he's cool. We got coral shrimp.
This guy right
Spider
here.
crab.
Awesome, get him. Look at this. How cool is that? 2 coral shrimp. Lauren got a spider crab. Awesome. How cool is that? All right, now, you see this crab right here? If you don't know anything about crabs, we're gonna cut to a scene real quick and show you right now what happens when you pick up crabs the wrong way. Go ahead and cut to that scene.
That's like one of the best baits for cobia in the world.
Ah! That's what that crab did. See my finger right there? That scene you just watched, that's what happens when you pick up a crab carelessly, so don't try that. That's why she's gonna pick them up. Go ahead and see what you can get.
Come on, little buddy.
Oh, he just jumped out the side.
Yeah.
That's why this
Spider
scenario
crab.
right here is why we brought a wheelbarrow, because you never know what's gonna jump out the side.
There's another spider crab.
And you don't wanna.
Let me get him. Where'd he go? He's coming on the side. Can't see him.
Right here.
Yeah,
Are they poisonous?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna find out.
Spider crab.
If that thing was a little bigger, I'd eat it. Here, put that in your net. Don't hurt his arms. And the reason they're called a spider crab is for obviously apparent reasons, because they look like a
Spider.
type of spider. Laura, where'd that crab go? The type that bit me the other day. I was shaking just thinking about it.
Right here.
All right, here he is. Let's see what you got.
Come here, bud.
See those little guys right there? And also see how this fire coral's growing on these traps? You don't want to rub your arms and stuff against it, because you're gonna wake up in the middle of the night and feel like you have Montezuma's
I just touched
revenge.
it and it already itches.
Yep. That's how you learn. Turn and burn. Show Cam.
Come on, bud.
All right, guys. That is how not to scoop a crab.
I'm officially the
Another thing is these little crabs that get in here, other stuff comes in to eat them. Get him in the tank. And then, wait, look at that one. And then they cut you off. Do you see that thing? I don't even know what that was. People's dogs are barking at me. Look at this little Dungeness wannabe. Whoa, what was that? Sprayed something at me. Did you see that spray at me? Look at that. I don't know if these are poisonous or not, but ah! Ah! Just kidding. How cool is that little creepy creeper? Leave a comment down below. Leave a comment down below if you know what type of baby crab that is. They're actually edible. They're all over up and down the East Coast. Let's see if any of you can figure that out. So how many types of crabs do we have?
1, 2, 3, 4.
That thing. Stuff just keeps crawling out of them. All right, where's the next one? We're getting dirty, I don't care.
Over.
Okay. Boom, shakalaka,
right here.
boom.
And 2. I'll get this one. Right here.
You guys are getting towed into the Coast Guard. Looks like we're having a better day than they are. Ugh.
Whoa!
Get it.
Can't get him. Let him go in the trap. Let him go in the trap. Let him go.
Okay, watch it. We're going in the finger pincher mode. Like that.
No.
Open it up. Got your dip net? That dip net's not working good for this. And I don't know if you guys can smell this,
Look at all the coral shrimp.
but it stinks. Now,
Whoa.
the reason
look at that size of that coral shrimp.
That's awesome. The reason I think it's cool to let these sit in here and get stuff along the side, some people like to keep their traps really clean. I think it's cool because it's like its own little ecosystem. It's got coral, well not coral, but it's got fire coral on the edge, all these little mollusks and clams growing on the side. So everything feels at home and likes to stay in there.
There's 3 coral shrimp in there.
I bet you that would be delicious. If that thing was a little bigger, we could probably eat the claws on it. Another one down. That's a banded coral shrimp. He's going in the tank.
Dad, look at this one.
Now, up until recently, that bridge that we showed you at the beginning of the video in the background over here, that is one of the #1 spots to find aquarium fish, shrimp, all types of stuff. And they just made it a state park. It's the Blue Heron Bridge Sanctuary. And this is why. We're right next to it, and it just holds so much stuff. This is also a good way to observe stuff and look at it and see what it looks like underwater. So if you were spearfishing and you wanted, let's say you don't know what a black grouper looks like in the water, we're gonna show you in a second how you would decide to spear one if you were spearfishing, and the difference in that and Goliath grouper, which is highly illegal to spear. I'm gonna show you right now, actually. Follow me over here. Lauren, step back a sec, let Cam come in.
I know what it is.
Okay, see this little black grouper in here? If you were to look at this fish from the side, okay, I'm gonna get him to turn sideways for the camera now, hopefully. The back of his tail, okay, it actually goes straight down. There's a black line that goes straight down. A Goliath grouper has a rounded tail. If you see a rounded tail, highly illegal, don't spear it. This fish is actually also a juvenile, and in a few minutes we're gonna have to let it go. You're not allowed to keep these. There's a size limit, there's restricted species, there's all types of laws. So we're just gonna show you and then we're gonna let them go. That's part of our bycatch. So now we're up to, I don't even know what, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 banded coral shrimp, a couple spider crabs,
Bunch of
stone crabs, a grouper, and that's what, just 3 traps right here? You can't beat this spot. You can also do the same type of stuff down in the Keys or any of the inlets or ports up and down the whole state of Florida. So if you live near one, just Google or figure out how to get there and try stuff like this. It's really cool. Oh, but I'll get bit by this guy. Okay, there we go. All right, just like that, we're off to the next spot. Lauren, make you pull this one up. This is also a great workout if you have children or some type of relative that you don't like. You can have them do this because it's really fun and it cuts the heck out of the side of your fingers, and it's good for the lower back and abdominal area.
Something just jumped out.
Did it? What jumped out, an octopus?
No, I don't think so at least. Hope not.
Ooh. Ooh. There's some stuff in here. Let me spin this around for you so you can see better. So the food that we put in is literally in these, I call them cup holders on the side. And that's what the stuff's eating. It's getting in there. Now these shrimp right here, I was poked by one a few years ago, and my finger got infected really bad. If they poke you, you definitely go in the hospital.
What do they poke you with?
Huh? Oh, they're like their antennas. I didn't know any better at the time, and I tried to grab one. It was up in a coral head, and I stuck my fingers in and jammed it in there. And those two little antennas in the front got underneath my fingernail. It was infected. That's a whole nother story. Let's see if we can do it again. Now, these stone crabs also are too small to keep, but.
Put the pig's feet down.
How many is that? So these traps only sat here for not even 5 days. Went fishing last weekend, 5 days, and this is how much stuff we're already finding in them. And this guy right here can bite you so hard. If that thing were to get a hold of you.
Starting to rain a little bit.
But if you have it like this. Anyway, we're gonna get him in the tank. I mean, this would be, you talk about if you needed something to survive on.
Oh, there's a baby,
What? What is it?
what's it called?
Stick your hand there and grab
Spider
it.
crab.
Oh, cool. Crush him. How cool is that? Hold the palm, like, Cam, I don't know if you can zoom in on that. Look how small that is. It looks delicious. Only it's too small to eat. All right, that's cool. Let's see what's in the next one before we get caught in this rain. All right, how many is that?
A lot.
We'll check them out in a minute and count them. There's one more trap. Let's see what's in it. The other day we caught octopus on some of these, and I think it's because we yanked the traps up really fast and threw it in here. They could be escaping, so I'm gonna try to get this one as fast as I can. Another thing is, whenever you're doing this, you have to have an R on these. That means recreational. Legally, you have to have that on there.
Oh my gosh.
What?
There's a big something in there.
Big something, she said.
Look at that thing. I need a phone. I might even need this for that.
Ooh. Look at the size of that mammer jammer.
What is that?
That's a big stone crab.
Whoa.
Stone crab season right now, but we're gonna let these get bigger. Some have one claw. You're allowed to keep both legally, but we're gonna let these get bigger. I haven't seen any right now. Well, these are big enough to eat, but I don't wanna do it unless we have a whole bunch of them, because you really need to cook them the same day. Ooh, that's a nice one. Get them in that thing and let's get the other one out of here before we get caught in the rain. Now they are literally down in there eating all that food. He's got a couple of chompers on him. Sorry, little buddy. All right, Lauren will show you how to put those in the tank. I think that's it for that. So let's go see what we got. What was that, like in a matter of 10 minutes, you catch all this stuff? How cool is that?
You always walk into the building like it's yours, yours. Acting like every little thing you do's a white horse. You got a way of shit, what everyone is thinking. Baby looking at you, so staring at the sun, sun. Yeah, touching you be like holding a loaded gun, gun. You got a way of making me feel my body shaking.
All right, so we came out here. We're right in front of the Blue Heron Bridge. We caught all this stuff out of the amazing crab traps. See you on the next adventure.
You're a star, babe.
How many of you think it'd be a good idea for me right now to take my hand and stick it in here? Me neither. We'll see you on the next adventure.
You're a star, babe.